insecurities and I fell asleep halfway through. And I woke up with a sense of clarity. I can never be the one for you. Hey! 'Cause I feel better in my own world. Trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends. Tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope. Try to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds. We're flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. When you're young, the world might break you down. Fell off a couple times, but I'm better now. I found my smile, but it took a little darkness and silence in the middle of the night. I learned to take my time with healing up my mind and knowing it's alright. Oh, 'cause I feel better in my own world. Trying to be perfect tends to wear me out. And I've been wondering when this road ends. Tired of being hopeless, paralyzed with doubt. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope. Try to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds. We're flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. Flawless as it is. Oh no, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. It's like I've been walking on a tightrope. Try to change my mind, but I'm too far to quit. And you can keep your shiny light, 'cause I'm in love with diamonds. We're flawless as it is.
You guys are rocking it in the neighborhood, so we're gonna leave you with a look at all the latest ledges.
Congratulations to all of you, and we'll see you next week.
The Brooklyn Nets coming into the building and looking sharp, and they hope to be sharp on the court too as they get ready to go to work on the road. And the game arrivals sponsored by Express. Dress like a pro. That's a look at our setting tonight, the picturesque city of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Well, the weekend has officially begun, and we welcome you to this 2K Sports presentation of NBA basketball. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Brooklyn Nets. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Well, Kyrie Irving rediscovered his maternal lineage with the White Mountain family of the Standing Rock Sioux tribe. He lost his mother at a young age, and by connecting with her roots, he's found a piece of himself. The tribe gave him the name Little Mountain. Kevin?
Great story, DA. Thank you. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lopez.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
So the Nets starting five. Durant plays the four with Allen at center. Spencer Dinwiddie out there with Irving, and it's LeVert in at the three spot. And for the Bucks, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Lopez in at the five roaming the paint. And this late in the season, Clark, for non-playoff contending teams, really there's nothing to lose. The pressure is gone. You can let it rip, can't you?
Yeah, there's a freedom that you can play with when you don't have the pressure or the expectation of being a playoff team. And sometimes that allows you to play your best basketball because there is nothing to lose.
LeVert the pass to Allen. And it's Allen slamming it down.
Boy, LeVert's showing you his unselfishness there. I mean, if you're open, he loves getting you the ball.
Matthews goes in. No good that time. Irving with a clean look. Off target from three-point range. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo screams it in.
I absolutely love how Antetokounmpo just has a winning mindset. Consistently, this guy is looking to go all the way to the basket. Has to be devastating trying to stop this guy if you're on defense.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Milwaukee. To the paint. Here's Allen, and it's Allen slamming it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air. You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Pass to KD. Lets it go with a three. And no good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
Bledsoe always bringing that uber intensity. Real force that time on the finish as he drove inside.
Dinwiddie surveying the floor. And it's sent back by Lopez. Matthews into the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
Well, he's known as a shooter, as Matthews, but I like seeing him finish over the defense. When Wesley's driving, he's determined to finish at the basket.
And about 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Irving, the open look. The good-looking shot from the wing.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's LeVert. Following the miss by Brook Lopez. Allen. And Allen slams it in.
Allen's got some old-school big man in him. He's got great hands and mobility and does a good job finishing above the rim.
Antetokounmpo with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And yes, it's good.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Brooklyn's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Durant with a wide open look. His three-pointer's off the mark. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 2, and Matthews gets it to go.
Man, he's got great range and rhythm, is a dangerous shooter, especially from deep where he shoots it with ease.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
LeVert with it. Now guarded by Middleton. LeVert the pass to KD. And then Durant with the dunk.
I like seeing Durant slam that one down. I mean, he's just powering it home thanks to that incredible position.
And it's Antetokounmpo penetrating. Guys back and forth this first half.
And this could continue to go back and forth the entire way.
Now Irving, averaging around 27.5 points a game, one of the best in the league. To the middle, here's Allen. Oh!
How about the hops for a guy that long? Allen enjoying throwing it down like that. Bam!
Here's Bledsoe, and it's sent back by Allen. Lopez against Irving. Stolen by Bledsoe. Here's Giannis. It's not going to go for him. And Brooklyn will come the other way. Moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Warriors.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Here's Durant. Here's LeVert. Boom, he jams it straight down.
And, you know, we've talked about LeVert's vertical before, guys, and they're using it to be a force on the glass.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
Boy, he's really been on a roll this quarter. Seems like everything he throws up is finding bottom.
And the shooting guard, Wesley Matthews, a terrific defender who has no hesitation, Greg, in taking that long three.
A pretty good combination. Weathered an Achilles tear back in 2015, but has remained a steady rotation player.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Giannis has got 12 points in the game. Here's Irving. Now the pass to LeVert. The tray. Drops in the tray. LeVert's got his second basket of the game.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
And when he rises up, he knows he's probably going to get a clean look. It's a matter of executing.
You know, for me, it doesn't get any better than seeing big fellas who can use the mid-range jumper to their advantage. Boy, just not scoring with the efficiency he'd like to. Tough quarter for him.
And that one, good. 16 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's got it going now. And when he's in this kind of a zone, I think the D's happy to just get out of Antetokounmpo's way.
Count the basket.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And that one's good. Durant.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Matthews against Dinwiddie. Down low, and down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
And Irving is comfortable running the offense. When a teammate's open, he's quick to whip it around and get him a good look.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
And they are earning points with the jump shot now.
Brooklyn trailing. Dinwiddie with it. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Count it.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game.
Well, Milwaukee is exactly what a small market success story looks like.
Yeah, you know, a great eye for talent and also some good fortune in landing a player like Giannis in the draft. And small market teams have to home grow their superstars. Then they made smart moves surrounding Giannis with talent and an outstanding coach. The front office deserves buku credit for how they've turned this team into a finals contender.
For Milwaukee. And then for Brooklyn, Jordan, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Taurean Prince comes in for Kevin Durant. And Joe Harris is subbed in for Karis LeVert. Now here is Hill. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 9.5 points a game.
Impressive, really, from that short 17 area. They are not missing many.
You're exactly right. I mean, they've banged home 8 of their last 10 points on mid-range jumpers.
Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Dinwiddie can hit defenders with floaters and a lot more. He's got a full arsenal and showing you that offensive creativity there.
And the foul on Joe Harris. That's his first foul. Wilson Chandler's checked in for Kyrie Irving.
Wilson Chandler.
against Dinwiddie. And the basket by Hill.
That's 10 straight off of the mid-range.
I like the Greg. They're picking their spots and finding holes in the middle of that defense to get those shots off. That's excellent discipline on display right there.
Outside Jordan, passes it to Chandler. And a miss there on the triple. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Hill penetrating. Count that one. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Terrific speed and understated athleticism from Hill. I mean, all he needs is a little room to attack, and then he'll exploit it with fervor.
Over in the corner, Chandler drains it from beyond the arc. Chandler's got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And, you know, even though he's not a lights-out shooter from deep, the defense still has to be more aggressive there.
Analytics, Clark, are such a major factor for coaching staffs and scouting staffs, and plenty of microanalysis to go around. But some statistics can actually be a little bit misleading, don't you think?
Yeah, I agree with you, Kevin, and you can torture the numbers to say whatever you want them to say, so you have to be careful. I think there's a great place for analytics in the game. It's very useful in some areas, but you have to balance it. There has to be a blend there. Take, for instance, shot blocking. Just because you don't block a shot, that sometimes can dismiss what changing shots do to a team's defense or for a team's defense. The number of threes being taken. Effective field goal percentage is more important than raw field goal percentage because of threes.
And the fun-loving personality Lopez has makes him a likable teammate. It's clear that they love playing with him.
Both good from the line that time. And with the signing of Durant and Irving along with DeAndre Jordan, Greg, are the Brooklyn Nets now claiming the mantle for the top team in New York?
Listen, they were already the better team a season ago. After stealing the Knicks' thunder in free agency, acquiring the superstar talent, they're poised to steal the Knicks' cultural relevance as well.
DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
He got a little room at the rim and laid it in. Great play.
Here now is Dinwiddie. 23 points for him the last game against Golden State.
And you know, he was getting fouled time and time again and really delivered at the free throw line. Huge contribution there, guys.
Now here is Harris. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And there's the defensive 3-second call. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Milwaukee.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
And he shows the focus there, nails the technical.
Well, I really like this kid in college at Colorado. An effective player is Spencer Dinwiddie. He really does it all. Scores, rebounds, passes, defends. Good all-around player.
Now here is Harris. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
Ilyasova, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Really starting to come into play now is the mindset of Ilyasova inside, using every inch of his wingspan to get these shots up and in.
Now here's Jordan. His last outing, he had 8 points. Harris outside. Nets passing it around. Jordan the pass to Prince. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Got that bucket in no time at all. That's now 8 points for George Hill.
You know, Hill is long and athletic, but deceptively strong, as he showed you there, using his body well.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. For Brooklyn, they have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
first free throw is good.
A versatile forward with a really nice, well-rounded all-around game. I mean, Chandler plays with great energy on both ends of the floor.
Marvin Williams is checked in for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Pat Connaughton. Chandler hits them both. Bucks leading by 3. Here's Korver. Brooklyn with the rebound. Last time they met was in Brooklyn.
And they'll want to show that they're a much better team than they demonstrated last time out against these guys. At the very least, avoid another blowout.
And it really was the turnovers that fueled the blowout. I mean, a lot of questionable, poor decisions by them with the ball. And when that happens, you can get blasted.
That free throw, no good. And the 6'6" point guard, Spencer Dinwiddie, second-round pick of the Detroit Pistons in 2014. You know, Greg, they might have wished they held on to him.
One of the most improved players in our league. Last season, he signed that 4-year, $48 million extension from the Nets, rewarding his growth.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
A moment here to see the numbers for Dinwiddie. They've gotten some big performances from him since the All-Star break. He's averaging 19 points per game, 7 assists, and 3 rebounds. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
First one falls for him.
And a great front office in Brooklyn. General manager Sean Marks taking over in 2016, and he just signed an extension.
And you know, guys, that San Antonio tree has some great branches on it all over the league, and he's one of them. I mean, he's been a player, a coach, has worked in the front office. Marks understands all sides of the basketball business.
Nets trail by 4. Pass to Irving, takes the 3, and the rebound goes to Lopez. Milwaukee's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Korver, and some very quick points for him on that possession. And the Bucks lead by 6.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
And Korver, a team-first guy. When one of his guys is open, he wastes no time in delivering the pass.
Dinwiddie dishes to Irving. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Korver. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Korver's got his second basket.
And you gotta love that mid-range shot of Korver. Knows how to get the space he needs to let that one fly from that area.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Looking at the numbers, he's averaging about 20.5 points a game.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They've set the tone. They love their tempo. They're going to be very tough to stop. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And this team has shown their toughness and determination, and Kyrie Irving talks about what he sees in his teammates.
What's going to separate us is how close we are. And when we're in the trenches together, I'm looking to my left and to my right and knowing that these guys have my back.
They certainly do.
This team has assembled some hard-nosed, unselfish players. No better group for Irving to surround himself with.
George Hill! And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. When you consider how the Bucks are doing, what do you guys think?
Showing a lot of confidence in their rotation. They went right to that bench when they needed points.
And you know, when the bench is playing such a big role early, that certainly allows the starters to stay fresh throughout the game.
They've got Hill. Williams is out there with Robin Lopez. Then there's Kyle Korver. And it's DiVincenzo in at the 2. So that's who Milwaukee starts the second with. Prince outside. Nets passing it around. Goes up to the stripe. And it's good off the back rim and in. And that's now 6 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. And there's the foul. And it's on Taurean Prince. That is his first foul of the game. Personal foul. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Here's a look now what's coming up for the Milwaukee Bucks. On Saturday, they'll take on Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors. Then on Monday, they'll host the Miami Heat.
And looking at the Wizards matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
Hill with it. He's picked up by Irving, and the basket by Hill.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Buffalo bully ball right there, partner.
Okay. Getting a little physical. I like that. I like that reference.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Chris Middleton was a first-time All-Star in 2019. Now, we all know that Middleton is one of the league's best shooters, but he had to adjust his game to a new system under coach Mike Budenholzer. Middleton said, "I guess that's what being an all-star is, a team player and a complete player. Not playing for stats, playing for nothing else but to win." Kevin?
First-time all-star and well-deserved. David, thank you. Outside Jordan. Here's Chandler. And it's Jordan with the jam.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Prince outside. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Assisted.
And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Lopez. The 9-footer's on the mark. And the Bucks lead by 8.
Can't forget about that jump shot. Lopez has unorthodox form for sure, but it does work.
Prince kicks to Jordan. Dinwiddie against Hill. Back to Jordan. 6 on the shot clock. Prince wide open. Rebound by Williams.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Prince's shot is good.
Hey, Spencer Dinwiddie is a really good passer at the point guard position, and he knows that's critical to developing chemistry with his teammates.
Timeout called, the Bucks. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
so your career is just a month from.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in rebounding and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And just going back real quick to the fact that he's tops in the league in rebounds, what a tremendous feat. What a monster he is in the paint.
You know, you've got to honor Bledsoe's mid-range J. I mean, he's consistent at knocking it down from there.
Inside, here's Irving. No good. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bucket is good. That's now 22 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Great teamwork, punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before the defense can get set.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And Clark with Giannis, you could see the change in his demeanor last year. You know, he knew he was unguardable when he was on the floor.
Well, guys, you know you're special when you can say nobody can stop me, and the general consensus is you're right. I mean, I can't think of any player in the NBA that's really suited to guard Giannis with his blend of speed and strength and ball skills. That guy handles the ball exceptionally well for a big man.
Pass to Jordan. He dishes it to Durant. Outside Irving. Shot clock reset for the Nets. Allen, that's good.
Well, you see the hustle from Allen there, guys, and his relentlessness and the mindset to keep at it really allows him to gobble up those offensive boards.
And Matthews gets it to go.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Well, you know, it's been all high percentage shots for him so far. I mean, just the kind of execution you want in the first half.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Here's Giannis. Got a hand on it.
Super recognition that time to come up with the block shot, as LeVert was quick to recognize where he was and get off the ground. And, you know, they'll take the points, but I'm sure Coach would prefer a higher percentage look next time.
Bucks leading by 10. Here's Giannis. And Giannis throws it down.
I'll tell you what, it's absolutely foolish and futile to let Antetokounmpo get space to sprint towards the rim. I mean, the dunks he jams home are just downright filthy, ugly, nasty, wicked.
Allen outside. Irving passes to Allen. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 16 points for Jared Allen.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And Bledsoe, here we go. And that one drops.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. Clark, among the bigs, which one do you think runs the floor the best?
Boy, I tell you, Anthony Davis is gazelle-like, and this guy is north of 7 feet tall and is just agile and quick in getting up and down. I think I'd put him at the top of the list. Clint Capella is in that category, and Giannis Antetokounmpo as well, but a lot of times he has the ball and is taking it rack to rack.
He does. Brings it up like a guard, and no one can stop him.
Nobody can stop that guy. Gets coming downhill at you.
He's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Harris is checked in for the Nets. It's the Nets now, a 12-point game. Irving passes to Allen. Fires for 3, and it's Kyrie Irving with the 3. Irving's got 12.
Yeah, the easy hoop assisted by Allen that time. He's developed a nice passing game.
Here's Bledsoe from down in the low post. It goes. And the Bucks lead by 11.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
Irving misses.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Well, you take a look at all of the stats, the team stats, that is, and that's one of the many areas that they've had the advantage. And as a result, they've got a big lead.
Basket good.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. LeVert against Middleton. Irving kicks to Durant. From deep three-point range, and the rebound goes to Lopez.
He hit 1 3 in the first, but the well has been totally dry for him in the second. And they've worked the ball around so well tonight for those quality looks from mid-range.
Well, it's interesting. The defense continues to back off, expecting them to attack the rack, but they just continue to pull up and knock down those mid-range jumpers.
And Giannis gets it to go on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got his 4th assist in this one. To the middle, here's Harris, and he banks in the layup. Harris has got his 2nd basket of the night.
You know, most think of him as a deep shooter, and that's accurate, but Harris is also not shy about doing damage closer to the rim.
And Antetokounmpo gets it to go.
He's certainly been their go-to guy when it matters most. He's trying to close this one out.
Now, here is Irving. 14 points for him. Irving double team. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. An easy 2 points on the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 34 points.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Back to Irving. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta. Irving's got 17.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Well, I love the concentration and focus of Middleton. Knock him around, get physical with him, doesn't bother him at all. He stays calm and in control.
Irving passes to Durant. Rebounded by the Bucks. Giannis has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
And Antetokounmpo is just fearless. I mean, hit him, knock him around, really doesn't faze him, doesn't matter. I mean, this guy is determined to get the job done, and he does.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Bucks making a change here. Ilyasova's checked in. Free throw good. Giannis.
Well, you know, it's hard to overstate the impact that Giannis has on the floor with his play. I mean, he gives you so much at both ends of the floor, offense and defense, and really draws a lot of attention from the opposing team.
Well, he's done his part, no doubt about it. Still yet to miss in the game.
Shots good by Bledsoe. 12 points for him.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
The efficiency of Giannis. Clark, that's just the icing on the cake.
Yeah, I agree with you guys. For years, people were asking, how scary is Giannis going to be? Well, we've got our answer pretty much in the form of he's a nightmare.
And that one's good from Connaughton.
Decent at spotting his teammates. You know, Bledsoe is good, I think, at reading the defense and then recognizing when he's got an open teammate.
Here's Harris. Here's LeVert. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass. LeVert's got 4 this quarter.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box outs.
Those are free points you're giving away. You got to work harder on the glass.
Bledsoe against Irving. To the inside. And KD, the bucket on the assist by Irving. 9 points for KD.
Yeah, you look at the way Kevin Durant releases it so high, makes it hard to block, which is why he's such an efficient inside scorer.
And it's Irving with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets, trailing by 17. Harris, right side, shoots the three. Rebound, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
No good from Bledsoe. The net shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Irving kicks to Harris. And the pass to Allen. Back to Harris from downtown. The shot will not fall. And Milwaukee will come the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Boston.
It's really easy to admire and respect the explosiveness of Middleton. I mean, if you give this guy a lane to the basket, he'll take full advantage of it right away.
Harris dishes to Irving. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim. Antetokounmpo's got 41. Now Durant. From deep. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Giannis Antetokounmpo, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for Milwaukee. This has been a remarkable game for him offensively. Anytime you get over the 40-point mark, it's been a special, special day. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Chris Middleton. Chris, it seemed like you all were dictating tempo in the first half. How did you do that?
Okay, we're getting the styles, grabbing the rebound now, just trying to push it, try to get the best shot available.
Problem solved in transition. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to each and every one of you watching at this very moment. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is here. Shaq is here. One half is behind us. Welcome to the 2K Sports Halftime Show. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 2 steals, and 10 rebounds. Kenny, your thoughts on the Bucks' first half?
You have to marvel at the uniqueness of the Greek freak. From half court, he needs only 2 dribbles. That's right, 2 dribbles to get to the rim. He can pass like a point guard at almost 7 feet. The list goes on and on.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Not pretty to watch how they get torched in the low post, Ernie. When they were playing defense in the post, you know me, Ernie. Barbecue chicken alert, barbecue chicken alert. This team is going to have to up the pressure, play more physical in the second half, start a fight, throw some bowls, let's go.
Thanks for joining us, folks. We're now just a few minutes away from the start of the third quarter.
Turn me into a giant.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one, he's been everywhere.
Well, with a double-double in hand through 2 quarters, you can just imagine what his stat line will look like at the end of this one.
Yeah, he's got that locked-in look in his eyes tonight, and he's not going to start taking it easy. I think he's going to be going hard until that final whistle blows.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Checking out the group for Kenny Atkinson to start the second half. Durant plays the 4 with Allen at center. Irving is out there with Spencer Dinwiddie. And it's LeVert in at the 3, the small forward. Irving for 3, gets it to go from beyond the arc. Irving's got the opening bucket to start the second half for the Nets. Giannis, that's a 2-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. Down low. The shot. They get it again. Allen. The third shot of the possession finally falls for him. Allen's got 22.
And, you know, games like this really boost Allen's confidence. I mean, and that feeds on itself. He'll become more aggressive moving forward as a result. Well, he's filling it up right now, getting the shots he wants and delivering in a big way.
Nets trail by 18. Irving passes to Dinwiddie. Shot on the way. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got 4 rebounds now tonight. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Kenny Atkinson, who's a native of Long Island, now has his dream job, coaching the Brooklyn Nets. He doesn't need praise or recognition. Instead, he's fueled by the fear of failure. He says, I always feel like I'm one banana peel away from never being in the NBA again. Kevin, he's got his team playing with that same determination.
David, he sure does. Thank you very much.
Yeah, he can make threes now. Matthews very good at returning the favor and knocking down threes.
And Dinwiddie with the basket on the assist by Irving. Irving's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. Milwaukee leading by 18. Shoots from the elbow, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Much respect you gotta give Matthews for that mid-range J now. He's automatic. His in-between game, filthy.
Such a wide open look. Dinwiddie's got 17.
Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
And the jam by Bledsoe.
Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
They double him with Matthews. Dinwiddie passes to Irving. That one falls coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 7th assist here tonight. Shot from the wing. Matthews, no good. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets. It's a 16-point game. Pass to LeVert. Right at the free throw line. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. 13 points in the game.
You know, the mid-range J continuing to look better over time for LeVert, showing real improvement in knocking that shot down.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on him.
Dinwiddie kicks to Irving. KD with the bucket.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Here's Antetokounmpo. He has 45 points. Here's Bledsoe, and Bledsoe with the stuff.
You know, when you see Antetokounmpo make a pass like that, it tells you just how much he's matured and grown as a player and decision maker.
Nets trail by 16. Dinwiddie outside. Kicks it to KD, to the paint. And slam dunk by Allen.
And Durant just great at picking apart the defense. When they leave one of his guys open, he is quick to get the ball to them.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. And Clark, throughout your NBA career, you always wore number 33. How did you end up picking that number?
Well, it goes back to my idolization of Lou Alcindor at the time, who is now known as Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. He was the first big, graceful guy I saw do a little bit of everything in his days at UCLA, and then I digested all kinds of books and stories about him, and just really admired his work on and off the court. Because he wore 33, I chose 33.
He used to run with it. He used to. Now be a good boy. Used to be flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash, flashback, digital dash. I'm wearing the feelings inside. I'm feeling the feed. I'm feeling the streets.
It's a big group substitution here for Milwaukee. Williams, he's checked in for Antetokounmpo. Korver comes in for Chris Middleton. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Wesley Matthews. And it's Hill in for Eric Bledsoe. And then for Brooklyn, DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Jared Allen. Chandler comes in for Kevin Durant. And it's Prince in for Karis LeVert. Here's Lopez, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Inside, Jordan. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist.
One of the reasons they're behind is because we haven't seen enough of that. He needs to become a bigger part of the offense.
Unloads from 13, and that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got his second bucket tonight.
And, you know, Lopez is very much a real threat to drop one in from that range. I mean, he's an excellent shooter for his size.
Prince outside, pops it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
The baseline J. And again, it's Brook Lopez. Lopez has got 6 points.
And nice job taking what the defenders gave him. These guys need a gut check right now.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Impeccable mechanics this quarter. He's been perfect from the field.
To the inside, and another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's DiVincenzo. The 18-footer is right on the mark. He's got 12. Here's Dinwiddie. 17 points in the game. Chandler right side. Prince against Korver. Prince the pass to Dinwiddie. And Wilson Chandler with the slam.
Wilson Chandler's a real baller now. I mean, even when you try to get physical with him, this guy handles that beautifully. He's capable of still overpowering you.
Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
The mid-range that you've seen from them about as good as it gets, and there has not been a drop-off in the second half.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
That's good from Chandler. Bucks leading by 13. Here's Korver, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about it.
Prince outside. Now here's Dinwiddie. Not a lot of room. Jordan the pass to Harris. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And while we can, let's have a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who have been the most efficient scorers in the NBA this month. 5th, DeAndre Jordan.
It would be hard to imagine him shooting the ball much better than he has. He has been on fire.
Here's Korver. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got 3 assists in the game.
And how about the touch there from Korver? Has a great sense for when to square up and let it fly.
Lobs it up for Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
And hard to decide which was better, the pass, the catch, or the slam.
Oh, there's no wrong answer. Sensational alley-oop.
Tell you what, you wouldn't know they're the team trailing when they're able to pull off plays like that.
Here's Harris. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game.
And he might not be a household name just yet, but Joe Harris is one of the game's true dead-eye marksmen. You can make the case he's the most underrated shooter in the league.
Korver.
And Korver, just a beautiful pull-up J there. Excels at shooting when in rhythm, especially off the dribble.
Poked away. Prince, the pass to Dinwiddie. From past the arc. Prince misses. Maybe not the most famous beard in the league, but Joe Harris's beard last year, Greg, drawing some notice in the NBA.
The lumberjack look belying his feathery touch. Good size and strength, enabling him to play the small forward position when needed.
Prince, a stupendous finish in traffic. Prince has got 8 points.
Taking it up strong against size. He does not lack for confidence.
That's well done there. I mean, don't even give him a chance to get to the block. Get in tight and finish at the rim.
Down low. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Harris. 19 points for Spencer Dinwiddie. Here's Hill. The jump shot from the baseline is right on target. And the Bucks lead by 19.
Love seeing Hill shooting with the confidence he showed right there. Putting pressure on the defense and in rhythm.
And not a night he's going to want to remember, just not really able to score the basketball.
Here's DiVincenzo. And there are the Bucks with another bucket. And so it's Dinwiddie who brings up the ball for Brooklyn. Pass to Jordan. Out to Harris. Fires the three. Hill pulls it in. And the Bucks with possession. They're on a 14-6 run. Korver. Good.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Harris with it. Prince outside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
Boy, nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Run this back like a half. I got everybody talking like a group chat. They was sleeping on that boy like it. I make everybody fall off. Handle life all black like a Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a hashtag. This too easy, it's like shooting on a trash can.
Why shoot this boy from anywhere? I swear I have no conscience, huh? Hit you with that yaya, drop you, pull up, then I pop it. Always hit the target, brothers, wrist got infrared. Ankle bully, book them doctors, please come wrap his leg. This breakfast in bed, every day like what? These is on me tough, let this thing go soon I see daylight. Bottoms, bottoms, jab, got him.
Handle life all black like a Batman. Dribble too much, ooh, who is that, man? Put your name and your ankles on a hat.
A different look from Milwaukee. Ilyasova comes in for Marvin Williams. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Kyle Korver. And a change for the Nets. Durant's checked in for Wilson Chandler. Here's Hill. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Jordan. To the middle. KD can't get it to go. Milwaukee leading by 21. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance. Here's Dinwiddie. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Dinwiddie's got 12 points in just the second half. Here's DiVincenzo. And it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
All the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
Brooklyn shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. And that one falls for Prince. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Milwaukee leading by 17. Here's Lopez. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Durant kicks to Dinwiddie. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you know what? Dinwiddie is very dependable at serving his teammates on the court. Seems like a natural leader.
Here's DiVincenzo. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. DiVincenzo's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Pass to Durant, and here is Harris. Drills the three-pointer. Harris has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by Harris. And here's Brooklyn. They're on an 11-2 run. KD's shot is off.
After hitting 1 3 in the first half, he's been unable to dial in from deep since then.
That one falls. DiVincenzo's got 10 points here in the second half.
And he's really made the most of his opportunities today. I mean, he needs to keep working for those kinds of looks.
Jordan finds Dinwiddie. Teardrop shot. Lopez with the block.
Lopez showing off the length there to get to that shot.
No good from Connaughton. Nets trail by 16. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And the jam by Kevin Durant.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got 14.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in.
But that's the way to go if you've got good position.
And so it's Milwaukee in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. Head coach Mike Budenholzer is mic'd up along the sideline. Let's check it out.
Do it again for this quarter, 0-0. Same effort, same mentality. Keep pushing it. Keep moving the ball. Keep cutting.
Now Mike likes how they're working the ball right now.
And, you know, Coach highlighted it's a brand new quarter. They need to play with the same fire.
And with the 4th quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Matthews and Middleton, the 2 wings. Robin Lopez out there with Ilyasova. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. Dinwiddie against Bledsoe. And here's KD for 3. Bucks leading by 14. Here's Matthews. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
Matthews strong and confident, able to finish through tough defense there.
Bledsoe against Dinwiddie. And there's the pass to Durant. Tipped away. And he converts the layup.
Yeah, I just love how Durant finishes over contact, not allowing the D to contain it.
Matthews goes in. Some solid defense from Harris.
You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Dinwiddie finds Durant. Rebound, Milwaukee. Ilyasova's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Goes up the baseline, and Matthews gets it to go in on the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 5 assists tonight, and so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for Brooklyn. They trail by 16. Passes it to LeVert. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal foul.
Tremendous versatility for Karis LeVert, offensively, Clark, and defensively. He can play multiple positions.
Well, I like that about him too, Kevin. 6'7", he's a gifted scorer, can make plays when the ball is in his hands. The Nets have a number of ball handlers, and that's what Coach Kenny Atkinson believes in. Let's get a lot of guys that can make plays and do it for each other and together, and we've got something good.
The first one falls. And you look at Karis LeVert, Clark out of Michigan, 6'7", and a tremendous athlete.
Kevin, he's one of my favorite players over the last handful of years coming out of college. He had some injury issues his last 2 seasons at Michigan, but he's an excellent two-way player. Outstanding energy and aggressiveness, and makes all kinds of plays at both ends of the floor and plays the game the right way.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Pass to Durant. To the paint. Good on that shot. With that, the Bucks' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from LeVert.
Yeah, LeVert's so good at getting to his spots and capitalizing once there. Fun to watch him when he gets rolling like this.
Durant dishes to Irving. In the corner, it's Harris. Puts up a 3. No good on that one. The Bucks go the other way with it. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
I tell you, that's why Antetokounmpo is so feared league-wide. I mean, when he's close to the rim, he's most likely going to flush it on you.
Nets trail by 14. Outside Irving. Pass to Durant. Three-pointer. And the foul called on Jared Allen. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul.
Milwaukee leading by 14. Shoots from the baseline, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Gets the three-pointer to fall. And that's 28 points for Kyrie Irving.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up. Yeah, I mean, maybe we could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
I would agree. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, that's another bucket. That gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
Nets trail by 14. And here is Irving. The pass to KD. And Harris wide open. He shoots. That's in, coming off the assist from KD. KD's got assist number 7 for him tonight. Here's Ilyasova. They get it back. And again, Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard.
Guys, it is symbolic of their effort here tonight.
It's good on the putback. Allen's got 28 points for the game.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And Antetokounmpo is an excellent penetrator. Moves as a man much smaller would. I mean, this guy's 7 feet tall with that kind of agility. Just finds ways to knife inside the lane and finish through contact. Really impressive.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench if he keeps shooting it like that. He has been putrid here this quarter.
Tell you what, Kevin, and when Matthews is in the zone, he's as fun to watch as anybody. A clever, smart player who can score from anywhere in bunches.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn. Well, Ersan Ilyasova, a bit of a journeyman in the NBA, Greg, the last handful of seasons.
Good motor on the glass, and he can chip in for a 20-point game every so often.
Check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Kevin, during that last break, I heard Kenny Atkinson talking with his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Harris passes to Irving. Back to Harris. Fires from deep. Second chance shot. And Allen puts it in. Allen's got 30.
He has definitely shown up to play. He's done his part, really just trying to battle his team back into it.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Boy, I covered Jared Allen in college, and you look at the physical profile he's got. 7.5-foot wingspan, big hands, explosive, really good athlete. He's got all the tools and an upside without limits.
The heart, we got the soul. Just when the world's saying they got no hope, here comes the love. We got audio. We flying high, superhero. That's on my chest with my Marilyn Monroe. So like a star.
The Bucks making a change here. Lopez is checked in. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. You were talking, Clark, about Allen's length and leaping ability. He's dangerous around the rim.
Boy, he sure is, guys. Still developing his skill game, but he's already more than serviceable at the offensive end of the floor. And we know he's a rim protector defensively. Good feet, gets up and down, has a nice touch and good hands. Boy, this guy is going to be some kind of player going forward.
Took him no time at all on that one. 63 points for Giannis.
Patience that Antetokounmpo plays with is really impressive for such a young guy. I mean, he doesn't rush anything.
Passes to Harris. And it's sent back by Lopez. From the baseline. And Matthews gets it to go in on the assist from Eric Bledsoe.
Nice to see Bledsoe sharing the wealth. Good solid decision making right there.
KD on the wing. And the Nets, another three.
So that's 2 bombs in a row from long range.
Here's Matthews. Makes it off the glass. Matthews has got 17 now, just in the second half.
Boy, the muscle and strength of Matthews, really impressive, Kevin. Great at scoring even while getting bodied up by the defense.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Well, turning defense to offense, we talk about it all the time. Try to hit your opponent at the other end before they can set up the defense.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
Greg, that's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Now here's Irving. It's LeVert on the wing. And again, another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
You know, Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. Baseline J on the way, and another basket for Milwaukee.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, continues to flesh out his jumper over time. I mean, you have to at least try to get a hand in his face when he's rising up from there, but that's much easier said than done.
In the corner, it's Harris for the three. Buries it from three-point range.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And, Greg, it's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots. He's come out here in the second half and done a nice job moving, getting good looks, and finding his range.
Here's Durant. And it goes down 2 points. KD's got 20 points.
Yeah, I mean, the long arms of Durant help him break down defenders. He can just keep it out of reach. And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
Yeah, I love the way he's fighting through box outs, using his elbows. I mean, he's doing whatever it takes.
Clock at 6. Here's Allen. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
That's his second.
Not to be denied there. Allen playing hard. A little contact, not going to bother him.
And a 1-year player at Texas, Jared Allen came into the league as a bit of a project. He's got ample playing time to develop in Brooklyn.
Spencer Dinwiddie's checked in for Joe Harris. And Greg, safe to say Allen's defense is ahead of his offense?
Yeah, but his mobility and leaping ability serve him well as a finisher, providing that vertical spacing teams like to have inside.
Now Kevin Durant. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Milwaukee leading by 11. Here's Matthews, and there are the Bucks with another bucket. For the Nets, this one not looking good. Here's KD. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter. Drills it from outside. LeVert's got 28 points for the game.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
You know what? Teams can get a little 3-happy down the stretch sometimes, letting it fly.
Nets trail by 12. KD with it. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
And the Nets with possession here. And here is KD. In the corner, it's Dinwiddie. Off target from outside. And here's Middleton bringing it up now for the Milwaukee Bucks. Good on the shot. And the Bucks lead by 13.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
And, you know, until that final buzzer sounds, I mean, you've got to treat every possession like it's crucial.
And for Milwaukee, their shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for Milwaukee.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And I felt like by making those sharp in-game adjustments, they've really taken control of this season series now. This win will move them to 2-0 on the season with 2 left to play against the Nets.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
We got the heart, we got the soul. Just when the world's saying they got no hope, here comes the love. We got audio. We flying high, superhero. It's on my chest with my Marilyn Monroe. Feel like a star. We got audio. Make it go. Make the bam bam beat. I'll give you melody. Make the bam bam beat. I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet. You gon' come on with me. Make it go. Make the bam bam beat. I'll give you melody. Make the bam bam beat. I'll give you melody. Make the song so sweet.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
This was a big game for him. There's no denying that. Coming off a bunch of losses in a row, they turned to him to break the streak, and he delivered in a big way. Here's Milwaukee now. The lead is 15. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And again, no good by Brooklyn. Brown drives in, draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
One shot.
Free throw good from Brown. 20 seconds left in the game. Kicks it to Temple. Back to Kurucs. Looking to end the run. Count it. Good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Buries the long-range jumper.
And over time, Williams has really tightened up his three-point shot. He's a legitimate threat from this area now.
So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Wesley, nice win after the last loss. How important is it to win these home games?
We need all of them. We need every single home win we can get. And like you said, it was a good bounce-back win for us. And we got to get ready for our next game.
Great job, Wesley. Thanks again. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time.